Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this is the 190e, as you can see there, that lovely Mercedes as we all know and love, and it's pushing just over 230 brake horsepower. Now what happens when you put in an AMG GT3 engine in this, and is it worth it? That's the bigger question. Is it worth you spending your much hard-earned credits that you spend ages trying to grind and do? And if you haven't got time and you finally have that amount, and do you really want to be spending it on doing an engine swap like this? Well, let's find out. It's a quick video to help you decide and give you a more informed decision. So let's get into it really. So let's get to the start line, see what this 190e can do. Completely stock, and then we'll go from there. Okay, turn that down before I go deaf again. Right, let's get into this. So this car is an absolute icon, and it turns like an absolute boat. What is that? It's like an ocean liner trying to turn this thing. Not too bad when you got a nice couple of gradients, but this thing is awful to turn. Come on. I can't drive in that view. I'm gonna have to stay like this. I do like that big Mercedes emblem on the front. I wonder if there's a way to remove that. Get it stopped in time. There we go. So you can see all that telemetry at the bottom. You can see it's on comfort softs. And let's see what kind of lap time we can get. I mean, I'm not thinking it's going to be anything that's insanely quick, but I'm hoping it's definitely not going to be the slowest. A few revs won't kill yet. I wanted to step out then. Come on, it just doesn't want to turn. Trying to keep it on the apex is not looking good. Straight, it seems to be okay at building some speed for the age of it and the power output, considering, you know, it's what, from 91 and it's got what, barely 250 brake horsepower. But you know, let's see what it can do. We've just gone over a minute. Oh, this is slow. Come on. Oh no, come on. You're letting me down massively. I thought you'd be quicker than this. So this car's only done 550 miles and it is still struggling. Come off it. Right, so first notable improvements, gear ratios, they're going to need to get adjusted. Brakes definitely need adjusting. It needs far more oomph because I don't know what's happened to this one. It's like someone's opened the barn door and let all the horses escape. Oh, come on, this is shocking. It comes over in. So that's come over in a 1:54.796, so nowhere near good enough. That's nearly 2 minutes. Come on, you can't be doing 2 minutes a lap around Deep Forest Raceway. Let's see where that puts it on the ranking board. Okay, so we're at the ranking board, and where is it? Oh, it's just scraped 20th. I get the others are on sports hards, but for a car of that ilk and stature, I think you would just expect that little bit more. So yeah, it's way off the pace, isn't it? Right, what we'll do, we're going to go to tuning shop and we're going to literally throw everything at it, and then we'll see what it does then. And then what we'll know is we'll know whether a fully tuned 190e is worth keeping or whether doing the engine swap is better. That's what it comes down to. And then you know whether it's worth spending your money just fully tuning it and keeping it, or doing the engine swap and keeping that. And I'm going to put myself in the position of spending my credits so you don't have to. So let's get to the tuning shop and let's get this thing fully loaded up. Okay, we're at the tuning shop. Now let's see what we can get on this beast. So it's an inline 4, 230 brake horsepower. We've got to be able to get that up far more, preferably doubled as much as possible. You know, let's see what we can get it up to. So weight reduction, we definitely need to shed some weight on this. So we're going to have to just throw that all at it. In fact, what I'll do, let me go to ultimate. I can't get that there. I was hoping I'd be able to get weight reduction stage 5. Right, so weight reduction stage 1, club sports. So I've just seen high lift camshaft. I can get a high lift camshaft S. So level 50 or over, if you get it from here, and then if I go back to club sports, it's already purchased. Winning. Right, let's have a look. Weight reduction stage 2, we need you. I might go for a power restrictor and a ballast, and the reason for that is if you go for a ballast, it does help if you put too much power in, you can weigh it down a bit more, like it says, like what it is, and it just gives that bit more traction or a bit more stability at high speeds. Or, you know, if there's too much body rolling, you put a ballast, you say in the centre of the car for centre of gravity, it makes it a lot easier. All these little things, they're all coming up. I've got a few little tuning videos that I'm still working on. They're nearly ready. I'm not going to put them on until I'm 100% happy, but they will be on soon, so don't worry. You can then go through the process of doing this and having a go yourself. Right, racing crankshaft, let's get that on there. Fully customizable computer, we need you. Should we go for the high RPM turbo? Yeah, why not? Let's go all out there. Fully customizable LSD, we're going to need that definitely. Weight reduction stage 3, increase the body rigidity to stop the body roll. And let's have a little look-see here. Right, stroke up, engine balance tuning, polish ports. Should we go for racing intercooler, air filter, silencer, exhaust manifold, brake pads and a brake kit. So the thing is, the brake pads, brake kit, brake balance controller, suspension, that's all going to stay when you do your engine swap. It's the other parts that are going to go, so balance tune and polish ports, they're the things that you're going to lose. Right, racing clutch and flywheel. Fully customizable racing transmission. Go for a set of racing softs. Extreme. I think personally, I'll be fine without those. So I'll leave those there because I'm not going to need those. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference to my personal driving style anyway. Right, that's everything that we can have on there. Oh, 611 brake horsepower. There we go. Way more than doubled now. So that's pretty good. Right, let's see what it's like. Let's go back to the track, and let's see what we can do there. Okay, back at Deep Forest Raceway, and we're going to see if all those parts and making this into a 600 brake horsepower beast has been worth it at all. You can see I'm down to just under 8 million credits now, so we did spend a little bit of money there. But the main and the key question is it worth it? Is it worth spending this money now? Was it worth doing an engine swap and then the extra money that you'd need to spend on the engine parts again? So let's have a look and let's find out. So it's down to just over a ton of weight, 600 brake horsepower, should be okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much else that I really need to do, is there? Let's get into it and let's see what it's like, the way it is now. So yeah, let's go. Let's get into it. There we go. So brake balance, I've set that to 5, so that's on there. That's just to help us because as we get into these sectors, it leaves the front wheels free and easy for you to turn then. So already you can see I'm moving it up at a higher gear and I'm not flooring it as fast as I normally would do, just because we've added all that power and the last thing you want to be doing is upsetting the car on the balance in any way. So I've not done too much, I've just changed a couple of little suspension settings just to cope with all this power. Is it going to start? Still struggling to start. Still, I can just feel it wanting to spin out from under the wheel. Very light. Oh, it didn't like that at all, did it? So we haven't put a body kit on it, it's still stock. That was close, that wall then. Come on, 10. Come on, you big lug, 10. So you can see we've thrown that money at it, but has it really been worth it? Because I know the time looks a little bit quicker, but I'm worried that it's not by much. I mean, where are we now? Is it going to be about 10 seconds quicker, maybe? Oh, I hope so. Come on, you can't be slower than you were. going to be faster on this back straight, mix some of that up. It's definitely quicker. Look at that, it's going to hit 180 before I need to brake. Come on, turn. Half shift because I don't want it to spin out at the end. Come on. Give us a quick lap time. Don't want to hit the wall either. And it's over in. So you go a 1:27.647. So that's nearly 30 seconds faster already from what we've done. But can it go faster? Is that engine swap going to make it any faster? What if we went to GT Auto and added some aero on? Would that help as well? Let's find out. Let's go through that process now and let's see whether it's all worth it. Let's go. Right, you lovely lot. So this bit is a bit unexpected, and what I've done is I've changed the car the way it looks. You can see it top of the screen. It's a bit later in the day, and that's because I've just done a 700 pp tune for this car that will be dropping on the channel. However, I've maxed it back out again, and I want to see what it does with all the aero on. So, you know, the front bumper, the rear wing, a bit of ballast. See if we can get this thing to go even quicker the way it is before we do an engine swap. It's only a fair assessment really to do it because I didn't put the aero on that last lap. Let's do a lap now, see how fast we can get it to go, then we'll do the engine swap. So let's get into it. Right, there we go. This thing sounds completely different. It feels so much better to handle. So let's see how fast I can get this to go around this track. Little lift there. Don't want to hit the wall. There we go. Hard on the brakes. Hit that apex. Come on. Have all these changes been worth it? I suppose this is how we're going to find out. Slightly cut that one. It's alright, I think we'll give it, won't we? Come on. No, a bit wide, bit wide. Come on. Still try and salvage the lap. Yeah, that turbocharger will icon with these headphones on is absolutely squealing. You can just hear it. Come on. Those guys looking on, seeing how fast it is. Alright, 200 marker, hard on the brakes. Come on, get it turned. Go, come on. There's going to be a good benchmark for that engine swap car when it's done. Didn't want to lose any speed by hitting the wall. I had to take that action. So there we go. That's done it in a 1:26.295. So pretty fast considering all that aero. Where's that put us on that leaderboard? Let's have a quick look. Skip through this bit. Right. So we are now at 8th place. So that's pretty good. So we've took a second and a half nearly out by doing that. You can see 10th for 1:27.6 and 8th for 1:26.2. So just by doing that aero, making a few subtle adjustments, you know, a second and a quarter, second and a half nearly. So pretty good. Let's get into that engine swap and let's see what that's like. So let's go to GT Auto and let's get this engine swap done. Okay, so now we are at GT Auto, and what you need to do is go to car maintenance and service. So when you go on there, bottom right hand side, it'll say engine swap. So this engine swap is 340,000 credits, and this is me taking that hit so you don't have to, and we'll see whether that's worth it. You've just seen the lap times we've put in. You've seen how good this car looks. Look at that car. Honestly, absolutely stunning. So let's see now where it's going to put us. So 340k. And we're going to lose all those engine bits we've put in. So it's going to go from a 2.5 litre to a 6.2 litre engine. We're going to lose the turbocharger, that's fine. Increase the weight by nearly 100 kilos. The max power, it goes up by 3 brake horsepower, but I'm sure we should be able to extend that again. So let's see, is this worth it? Is it worth me doing this so you don't have to? Let's find out. You're going to lose all your parts. Okay. You're going to lose all your parts. Okay. And that's it. Out with the old. That's it. And in with the new. Right, let's get back now. Leaving everything the way it is, because the settings will stay the same. It's just going to be the engine and those components that will be different. And let's go and see what kind of lap we can get done. Keeping the aero. And let's go. Okay, so we are back. Let's get into it. So you can see 126.295 is a fully tuned, aeroed up Mercedes 190e. So that's not had an engine swap. This has had the engine swap. How much more grunt will it have? How much faster is it going to be? Will it be able to handle this course in as quick a time? So we are aiming for, let's be realistic, a 126.2. That's what we're aiming for. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. Let's see how fast we can get this one to go. Don't forget, this is the AMG GT3. Oh, struggling to turn then. I'm not sure why that was. More than enough steering angle. But the power, you can feel it now. Speechless. Absolutely speechless. What the hell is that? That's it. So you get a measly 155 mile an hour from plonking it in. Well, it's a good job it's going to be going back to the garage to get tuned. And the fact that I'm going to be going back to the tuning shop and seeing what I can throw on it to make it an absolute monster. And give this livery a bit of a change as well so you can tell the difference between the two, eh? What is going on? This is shocking. Oh dear me, another engine swap where, although I haven't made those changes, and yeah, I know, but still, you just feel in here like, oh, what? Really? Why? Who decided that that's what it's going to be, a top speed of 155 mile an hour from a GT3 car? I mean, a normal road car, they're normally capped at 155, but a GT3 car? Come on. Come off it. Are you kidding yourself? Anyway, look, here we go, and we crossed the line in, and there you have it. We've crossed the line in a 129.144. Very underwhelming. I expected far more. I didn't think it'd only get 155, 156 mile an hour. I personally was expecting more. I was, if anything, demanding more. So I'm quite shocked at that, in all honesty. So the only thing left for me to say is let's go to the tuning shop. Let's get the few bits that we need on there. I'm going to change the livery so you can tell it's different. It's the AMG GT Swap. And then what we'll do then is we will go back to Deep Forest Raceway and we'll put in a flying lap. Just before we go, let's just see where that stacks up with the laps that we've done already on this car. So just quickly get past this bit. So you can see, not very well, is it? Because on that ranking board, it's not done very well at all. It's there. Right. So 14th. So a fully stock, fully tuned, normal car ends up being 8th with a 126.2. Engine swapped ends up being 14th. Let's fully tune it. Let's make up the numbers and let's get it to be quicker than that. Let's go. Okay, so now we're at the tuning shop and you can see this thing is absolutely insane. The fact that it's got so much raw power that it wants to let loose, but it can't. It's held in. So let's see what we can find here at the tuning shop to get it sorted. So let's have a little look. So we've got all that stayed the same, obviously. We can't touch any of the camshafts or that, so that's no good. Semi-racing. High RPM turbocharger, there we go. Get that installed. Right, what else have we got? All that's the same. Racing. And that's a problem because it's a GT3 engine. It's going to have pretty much everything, isn't it? Extreme, it's got everything again. Ultimate, everything again. So the only thing we've been able to add is that high RPM turbocharger, but it takes it up to just under 800 horsepower. Is it going to be worth it? Who knows? But I'm going to find out and I'm going to have fun doing it. Right, okay, so we're back. I've made those changes. You can see the car's a completely different colour and it's pushing 790 brake horsepower. What an absolute machine. So let's see how fast this can go. Now we've tuned it a little bit and we'll see what this can do. So apart from looking stunning in my opinion, let's see what that time we can get, eh? Let's go. Right, okay, flying lap. So the thing with this car is definitely fettling the brakes just to help it while it's maxed out. If it's detuned, it's definitely easier to control. Come on, we're already over 155 that it was giving us when we did the swap. Listen to that, the downshift. Come on. 10, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's going to be close if this is going to be worth it or not, isn't it? Look at the time. It might not be. I'm happy for you to prove me wrong. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh no. And we crossed the line in. So there you have it, a 125.561. This thing is so powerful, but as soon as you're putting the power down, it's just not putting it to the ground. I've tried lots of different tests and tunes and things just to try and get it dialed in, and unfortunately that is the best I can get out of it. So where does that put us? That puts us at, let's have a look here. So that last lap, 8th. So it is faster, but by 0.7 of a second. Is it worth it? No. No, it's not. By all means, go for it, enjoy it. I'm going to do a 700 pp build that is worth it, but other than that, I don't think it is. I think that is probably one of the worst engine swaps I have done. So I'll leave that with you. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's not worth it, but you let me know. And if you've enjoyed it, subscribe, like, share, do the usual stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.